Showdown! Yeah, louder, let's hear it! All right, now keep that noise flowing for our host, Jenn, Tindle!
How are you this evening? You can do much better than that. How are you this evening? There you are. Hello, I'm Jenn Tindle, and I'm going to be your host for the duration of the evening. Let's get some of the business out of the way. Raise your hand if this is your first time seeing a Curious Showdown. Oh, okay, plenty of you. And raise your hand if you have never seen a Curious Showdown before. Same number, weird. Okay, excellent. That's a slow-pitch joke. So, you can talk about it on the car ride home. Excellent. Showdown is where we are going to pit all the players against them, vying for the last of you guys. You are the audience. So when I do this, you guys are going to say audience. You are the audience. And we are going to make up everything on the spot. We are just a little humble 501c3. Is that what it's called? A nonprofit. I'm also a teacher, so there's a lot of other acronyms up here. We can't afford any scripts, so we have to make everything up on the spot, inspired by your suggestions. So let's warm you guys up. From this half of the audience, on the count of 3, I want you to yell out your lucky number. 1, 2, 3. 7. You guys yell out your favorite vacation spot. 1, 2, 3. 1. You guys yell out your name. 1, 2, 3. 7. You guys yell out the name of the person you came with. 1, 2, 3. 10. Yell out the name of the person you wish you came with. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you guys said the same name twice. Good, excellent. All right. You have jobs giving out those suggestions, laughing when it's funny, and crying when it's sad. So I also have jobs. I'm going to award points. So they are vying for the last of your points and audience laughter. So we will score each of those games on a scale of 1 to 5. So 1 is like, Jenn, you said they were doing improv, and I believed that that was improv. That's going to be a level 1. 3 is like, I was giggling, and it was a good time, and it was great, and that's a 3. And 5 is like, what? I can't believe that was improv. You do have scripts back there, and that was scripted. And that will be a level 5 of enjoyment. So let's just test it out. You have drinks and food out there. Let's rate those drinks and food. Is it a level 1, 2? That's our volunteer candle. It's fine. Is it a 3? Is it a 4? Is it a 5? Yes, excellent, that's right. So, your bar staff is out there helping us this evening. We also have some other staff that's already doing stuff. We've got Knute over here on keys. Give it up for Knute. We've got Anthony up there in the tech booth doing everything on the screens. Give it up for Anthony. And we've got Savannah, who is streaming us out to the internet. Say hi, internet. 1, 2, 3. Hi, internet. Excellent. All right. So those are the people that you need to know. Oh, wait, no, we should get some improvisers on the stage. So put your hands in the clappatory position. It's a medical term. And put them together. Apart. See if we can get it all at the same time. Together. Apart. Apart. Oh, you're very smart. Together. Apart. Together. Apart. And keep it going for the players! Excellent. All right. So, you are going to hitch your wagon to one of these players and root for them for the entire showdown. So you need to know who you're rooting for. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and let's see, what would you like to know about them? What would, if you were one of the 8 tiny reindeer, which one would you be? I'll start over there.
Hi, my name's Jay. I'm from Gresham. Hold the applause. I would probably be Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Chris. Donner, because, I mean, he's a safe choice. He's a good team player. He pays his taxes, and he's still in the song.
Good. Hi,
guys. I'm Whittney. I'm from Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia, so thanks for having me out, guys. From Dad's Garage, and I would probably be Vixen. She knows how to have fun, and she's always pushing the limits, and she's just a girl looking to have a good time.
Yay, hi Whitney.
Hi, I'm Betsy, and I would say I'm closest to Rudolph, only because when I cry, my nose actually turns red like him.
Oh, we're gonna make that happen. No. Hi Betsy.
Hi, I'm Katie. I was very excited for it to be holiday time.
Yes.
So I would say that I'm probably Prancer because I like to dance.
And we are gonna make that happen tonight. Hi Katie.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mark, and I think I would be Dasher on the grounds that because I'm British, I'm inherently that little bit more dashing and charming, so I actually am what I appear to be, so I would say that.
Good, excellent. All right, so now you know who you're rooting for. We are going to start with an all-skate game. There's no points awarded unless I really feel like it. And so category POW, let's play the game of category POW. From you guys, the audience, I need a category that has many things in it. What's that category, like a Trivial Pursuit category? Food, different foods. This could be epically long. All right, foods. And if you think that they don't say a food, or it wasn't fast enough, or they hesitated, you guys are going to say POW, and then they will be out. So let's try that POW. 1, 2, 3. POW. Oh, they don't need to do it again. They're already ready to be mean about it. All right, foods ready, and
Crab bisque. Soup.
Cheese. Popcorn.
Fire.
Oh, but that was just an opening warm-up round. Katie, come back.
I don't control my brain, it controls me.
There are fire eaters.
Yeah, or fire roasted anything could have come out. That's okay. All right, good. Give me another category, team. Christmas movies. Excellent. Now, if you think it's a fake one, because they could make them up, call POW. Christmas movies, ready?
A Christmas Story. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Bad Santa.
Love the Coopers.
Scrooge.
Home Alone.
Christmas Inheritance.
Scroogey.
Bad Santa 2.
Jingle Bells.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
The Arnista.
Oh!
The audience is supposed to say POW, Jay, not you. Rude.
Jay is rooting for me.
Rude.
I fully agree with you, but you're out.
Rude. I obviously am the most Christmas-y.
Betsy's doing a good job.
This is tired.
Good.
Yeah.
What's something else? Countries. All right, not continents, not cities, not capitals. Countries. Ready? And
Tibet. Azerbaijan.
Libya.
Tajikistan.
Spain.
Armenia.
USA.
Turkey.
Pakistan.
Andorra. Greece.
UK.
England.
Technically, they're two different countries.
Whitney, say it. Wait.
Still is.
Okay.
England.
Chile. What out? No.
They also didn't say POW.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, we're still going? I'm out.
This is a cut.
What's something technical? A category with technical items.
Tools, electronics.
Okay, electronics. I'll go with electronics.
Yes. CD player.
Mobile phone.
Electric razor.
The original Nintendo.
Pager.
Electric toothbrush. VCR.
Wii. I'm out. Thank you.
What's one that you know a lot about? Tools. We'll go with tools. All right, none of the ones that you just said.
Great.
Tools. Ready? And
Socket wrench.
Screwdriver.
Fraternity brother.
My husband.
Screwdriver.
Head.
Spanner.
Socket wrench. Drill saw. Jack.
Hammer.
Axe.
Bandsaw.
Command strips.
Sandpaper.
Hair trimmer.
Arnold
Pow
Schwarzenegger.
on myself, guys.
them to try?
Types of pants.
You're right, there's quite a bit.
Let's go, yeah.
That's not like my husband. It is. Okay.
Types of pants. Ready? And
Under.
Slacks.
Jeans.
Bermuda shorts.
Corduroys.
Under.
oh, Betsy wins! All right, now, I told you that was going to be a non-scoring game, but I do have to give Whitney a point for it was fraternity boys in the category of tools.
Jen,
Good,
if
excellent.
I may, I heard one single pow when I said the movie Christmas Inheritance. It's actually a movie on Netflix. I highly recommend it. So to the young lady who said cow, you're welcome.
Take a point away from Chris. All right, excellent. Can I see Mark and Chris and Jay to the stage for the game of Emotional roller coaster. I'm gonna need some high energy emotions. Let's start over here. Anger. Thank you for saying a positive one right off the top. Passion.
Fire.
Arousal. Oh, you guys, I see how you are. Excellent. Hysteria. Any more? Despair. It's the emotion that your boss usually has. We have anger, frustration and fear, and desperation. Oh, the worst. Desperation and disdain. Good. It's the one that your spouse usually has.
Paranoia.
Was that Tim? Oh, I thought it was Knute, and I was like, really? Paranoia, yes. Let's go with emotions that your teenager has. Lust, great. Excellent. And you are walking downtown and you see a lot of this. Oh God, I can't get out of it. I can't. Give me a Western European accent. Danish. British. Portuguese.
I got this.
And French. Excellent. All right. So these players, they're going to be doing a scene. Chris, will you get a suggestion?
I'd be happy to. What's a popular movie on Netflix?
Take another point away from Chris.
I feel pretty shitty. What's an emotion you felt today? Laughter, thank you.
Laughter is your suggestion for the game of emotional roller coaster. As this scene continues, I can ding the bell and ask all of them to take on one of these emotions. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What are you wearing?
Cynthia, I'm wearing precisely what I always wear on a Tuesday. Corduroys, corduroys, corduroys. It's my Tuesday outfit.
But it's Wednesday, Stephanie.
Why didn't no one tell me? Did you? You messed with you messed with the calendar, didn't you? You wouldn't.
I
Passion.
did. I just took that counter and I was like, ooh.
I mean, they've got to come off.
No. Yeah.
Fear.
No.
Hey, guys! What the hell? What's wrong?
There's an antler coming out of your brain.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Get it out. Is it in my brain? Is it in my brain? It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Anger.
Why did you do this? Just pull it out, you fucktard! Go! You're always making me do things for you. You would do this on a Wednesday just to ruin it. Stop! Oh my God! Oh.
Danish.
What did you do that for?
Dear.
got corduroys? Why would you do this to me?
I don't know what to do that to your corduroy. Here, give me your enter bedding.
Despair.
Why did you just put it straight back in your brain?
I might as well. I missed it so much. When it left my head, I felt alone, naked, like a man who's had several points taken away from him.
Arousal.
But it felt great. Secretly promiscuous, a little vixen-y.
British.
Oh, it's terribly, terribly rude of us to be. Would you like tea?
I think you should tell me what I want, because
Yes.
I don't want to be offensive.
Thank you. Oh no, it's perfectly all right. We're terribly offensive and then super passive aggressive.
No, please, stop, no, I wasn't
I insist.
no, please, please have a seat.
No, you must sit.
I'll sit right now.
Yes,
Sit on my lap.
Paranoia.
Don't sit on the floor because Sasquatch is real.
French.
Sacre bleu! Oh, this tea is filthy! Why would I drink such a thing?
We should give it up like we've given up on every war.
I know, it leaves us more time.
Angst.
Are other nations judging us? I gotta go.
It's getting to go outside and experience the world.
Really?
I just want a boyfriend.
Hysteria.
You want what? What did you say? You said something. What was it you said?
I don't know, I said words.
You said what? Tell me the words!
Did you say words?
I said words!
Okay, I gotta go.
Lust.
I'm back.
And that's it! All right, we are going to judge that from a 1 to a 5. Only clap for one of those numbers. If it was 1, you thought it was improv, and 5, you were so pleased. Was it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You guys thought that was a 3. Excellent. All right. The game of Emo Rocco. All right, so let's see the game of Inner Song-Along with Whittney, Katie, and Betsy. All right, excellent. So in this game, Betsy, will you get a suggestion?
Yes. What is something that you found in your favorite relative's house that you don't have in your own home? Shag carpet is what I've heard.
Shag carpet. Excellent. All right. They're going to be doing a scene inspired by shag carpet. And any point in time, I can ding the bell, and then that character is going to share their inner thoughts through the medium of song. The other players won't hear those inner thoughts, and then the scene will continue after the song is completed. The game of Inner Song-Along in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, it's different.
It is. You can get lost in it.
Sarah, you made a change.
I did. Big changes are for me. I needed this. I needed this so bad.
Yeah, big change for you in a house that we share.
Yeah. I needed to make a decision. It was on sale at Home Depot, and here it is.
Here it is.
Emily, you don't seem very happy.
I'm smiling and laughing.
Katie, Inner Song-Along.
I don't like changes. I like things to stay exactly the same. When something changes, it makes me feel like I'm going insane. Is this a carpet or is it a monster that will attack when I least expect it? Who knows? It's probably happened at least one time before. Check Google. Oh God, I can't handle all these changes happening so fast. Oh no. I hope it does doesn't last. No more changes.
I've got another surprise, Emily.
Kablam! Hey, babes, brought the wine, ready to see the new AP. Whoa! Loving this carpet.
There is a person in our home that is not you or me, and I love it.
Hey, I'm Bettina. We work together over at the temporary hire service. Nice to meet you. I'm Audra.
That was fun.
It's exciting.
Isn't it great? And another surprise.
Oh no.
Tina's moving in.
Why? Why?
Betsy, inner song-a-log.
I'm a shopaholic, yes I am, and I'm broke. I'm a shopaholic and I don't know what to do 'cause I am broke. I bought this carpet, I bought pictures, I bought a new bed. I got no money, so I need to have a roommate in my head, but in my house. A shopaholic. I'm a
I thought we would have like a meeting or something before we.
I think we should change the drapes for sure. But don't worry, brought plenty of them in my ginormous U-Haul that's right outside.
Oh, goody! We'll take everything and have some. She's gonna kill us.
What? What?
She's gonna
I can
kill us.
hear you. I was going to go clean my bedroom, but oh my gosh, no. I'm one of the nicest people.
Claim a bedroom. There are 2 bedrooms in their house, this house, and they're claimed.
Right, but like, I'll just move into that one.
Whitney, inner song-a-log.
My therapist said that I should make some friends, and so I befriended this gal. She has no idea that I am bad at interpersonal relationships. I'm temporary in everything that I do, including living here, paying rent, or being in the news because I'm bad news. Oh, I'm bad front page news. I am going to change this place, and then I'm going to go ahead and be two-faced and put these 2 girls against each other till one moves out, and then the other sad, so she does too, because I'm bad news. Yeah, I think definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and take this room over here.
And that's time! You guys are the... Oh, you forgot. You are the... There you go. Let's score this from a 1 to 5. Is it a level 1? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a 5. Excellent. All right. Let's get all the players up for the game of telephone. Oh, you know what? I need 4 of you to actually leave and 2 people to stay on stage, if you can make that happen. Meanwhile, I also need 2 audience volunteers. I'm not going to have you do any acting or improv at all. You just need to be very observant people. Who would like to be observant and maybe a little judgmental? Yeah? Would you like to? Oh, excellent. Good. A volunteer. Yes, love it. Great. Yeah, great. Come on up. Hi. Your name is? Bree. Bree. Give it up for Bree. And you are? Victoria. Victoria. Give it up for Victoria. All right. So, no, I'm kidding. You do the improv. improv. No, I'm kidding. So you guys are going to be watching these improvisers do a scene. Jay, will you get a suggestion?
Yeah. What is something small but has a lot of value, maybe like sentimental value? An engagement. Okay, engagement ring. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a side of puppy.
With a side of puppy. Yeah. Don't
All
be
right.
a puppy.
So, Bree and Victoria, you guys just watch this scene super closely, and then I will explain the rest of the game to you. Betsy and Jay, are you ready for the opening of Telephone?
Yes!
Let's see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The puppy swallowed my engagement ring.
Oh no, Martha.
Kevin, I can't get married if I don't have a ring.
You're just gonna have to wear
The puppy?
at least until they can come out.
Okay.
Do you love me?
I love you.
All right.
Kevin, I love you.
Do you love me, love me?
Enough to put my finger in a dog's butt?
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
I didn't
I'll
say
do
that.
it.
This is true love.
Wow. That's on the wrong finger.
You have so many tricks up your sleeve. I never knew.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this.
Well then, you'll like that we can do that for our vows. Yeah? Why not? I got another puppy. I can practice.
Yeah, put your ring in its mouth.
Oh. And its mouth?
Well, you put the ring in and then you...
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I vow
to
always love you, Kevin.
I vow to always love you.
And I vow
Go ahead.
to like tuck you in at night
Oh.
and share our precious memories.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
No!
Good, and give them a little golf clap. And let's call the second players in by saying, hey, get in here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, get in here. And welcome them with a little bit of applause. All right, now, Bree, you were watching that scene closely. What I need you to do is describe the scene so Mark and Whitney can do exactly the same scene. All of the dialogue, where they were on stage, all of the emotional values, everything going on in that scene. Oh, I should also tell you that you only have 10 seconds to do it. Ready? And go!
Kevin and his lover had a dog finger up their ass finger, married, proposal, they engaged.
Kevin had a dog finger up the ass, married, proposal.
And good. Give it up for Bree! Just your standard scene, you two. All right, so Victoria, same thing. I need you to watch this scene very closely. All right, ready? And same scene, begin.
Just put your finger. No,
Right.
this dog is not going to get some suppository.
Not you, the dog. Okay. Honey, it was really exciting when we went to that wedding of our best friends, and so I'm hoping you're finding a really fun way to ask me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a ring in this dog.
Just use that finger.
Okay, great. Just use that one right on in. Okay.
Yeah, just
Oh.
little harder, little further. Good boy. Good boy.
He hasn't even made a sound. I'm only feeling small intestine. If that rock is that small, this is a hard no. Okay. Listen, Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin.
shit.
Wrong dog.
Mitzi! Mitzi!
Kevin!
Mitzi!
Listen, Kevin, I have to tell you something. I need you to marry me or I can't stay in the country.
Okay, you really got to get this done right quickly. Come on.
Okay.
I'll just shake it out.
Well, I'm already lubed up on one finger.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love your directness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like a really big jewel and a really tiny chihuahua. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well done.
Just get a little rag here and wow.
And golf clap for that scene. Let's call them in by saying, hey, get in here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, get in here. There they are.
It's cold outside, isn't it? It's cold.
All right, Betsy and Chris. Now, Victoria, you are going to have to tell them exactly how that scene went so they can do the exact same scene. But I know you're thinking you only have 10 seconds. No, you have 10 key words. 10 key words. We'll count them. Ready and go.
Engagement ring inside the dog in the wrong dog.
Yep, great. Okay. Let's see the game of telephone finale and go.
Roof.
Seem right.
Therapist said it would work. I haven't actually fully swallowed it yet. I could probably.
Brian, I just don't think I don't think it should be this hard. I don't think it should
Swallowing or what? Our marriage?
kind of both. Swallowing. You see, like, I'm never gonna be able to unsee this. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening right now is permanent in here. Brian.
Anyway. Liz, I'm willing to take this to the next level.
I would like to be able
I'd like to re-propose to you. That's the wrong ring. Hold on.
Spot on.
Excellent. You guys, give it up for Victoria and Bree. You guys can get back to your seats. Now, Victoria and Bree, for being amazing volunteers, please go visit Morgan at our intermission where you can pick up some more tickets to another Curious Comedy Showdown. Give it up for our volunteers. All right, now, let's see. I'm going to give you all 1 point for playing a game, and I'm going to give Jay an extra point for the miming of the dog hand switch. Yes, excellent. It was vivid. You guys can talk about it later about what happened in that opening scene. All right, let's see Betsy, Jay, and Whitney to the stage for the game of subtext. All right. Audience, who has a phone that I could borrow real quick? Where's a phone that I might borrow? Oh, there you're. Oh, thank you so much. Will you open it to one of your text threads, and I'll take yours as well.
Taking a while.
Good. All right. Good. And there's a lot here. Great. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. There's scrolling abilities. There's that one. Is it the same thread between the two of you? Okay, good. That would be real interesting. All right, so when this game is subtext, and Betsy and Jay can only say the lines of dialogue that are from these phones. Whitney is going to make sense of that entire scene. Whitney doesn't have a phone, so she can say whatever she wants. What's a hectic scenario where there's a lot of like setting up to do? A wedding. I'll take wedding. So wedding is your suggestion. You guys have your phones. The phones are working. Let's see subtext in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chrysanthemum, big day.
Hey, I'm not so sure. Let me think about it.
Chrysanthemum, you are going through with this marriage. We have already invested. Your daddy and me have invested so much money on your veil.
Just gas is $2.74.
Gerald, you get back in here. Gerald, I don't care about the gas prices today. You put that Texaco station of yours on hold. Your one and only chrysanthemum's getting married today.
Things are well.
That's right.
I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Well, that's what marriage is, honey.
Just wondering, or?
Right, you just thinking about it, or you just like for sure you don't want to do it?
But we have till after Christmas. That will give me a lot of info.
Right, the annulment could happen at any time. You got a quick 3 weeks, and then after that, it's solid in the
I'm
eyes
looking
of
for
everybody.
a job.
LOL. Love you.
Wait, Gerald, go get your makeup on. Your eye makeup's running. Gerald, you've gone ahead shift at 51.
I think it's a case management job.
I think you're a real case to manage, and I've about had enough to hear.
When are you leaving?
Oh, Gerald, you keep making big decisions with our life fortune, and I'm going to be leaving a lot faster than you think.
Oh gosh, awesome.
You know, like Chrysanthemum, you were right. Marriage isn't worth it.
Okay, thank you, and I love you.
I love you too, and your daddy and I. I'm sorry, this is the best day of your life.
OMG, I just saw a commercial on YouTube.
He's talking about that divorces for $99 commercial, so I hate to tell you, but we are split now.
I'm very ready for the weekend.
Hey, love you. Hey,
That's not enough.
hey, your life 360 is off.
I haven't used my diaphragm in so long. I know that it's off.
I got the bed.
What are you saying?
Yum.
And that's time! Couples right there. Thank you so much. Excellent. All right, so audience, we need to rate that from a 1 to 5. Clap for only one of them. Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Oh, that is a 5. Excellent job. All right, so let's get the Mark, Chris, and Katie half of our team up here for the game of Shakespeare. Now they're going to be improvising a Shakespearean scene, but not one that exists. What's the title of a Shakespeare play that we've never seen it before? Much to do about something. Subline, measure for measure. Is that what you said? That one exists. Good, but it's a subline, so we'll take it. Much ado about something. Now, because they're all trained professionals, I'm going to add a little something to this. This is going to be ABC Shakespeare. Can I get a letter in the alphabet?
Q.
What was that one?
Q.
Q. We'll start with Q. So they're going to start with Q. The line of dialogue has to start with a word that starts with Q. And then they will move through all the way back to Q, and that will be their Shakespearean scene. Do you need anything else? Much ado about something. Measure for measure in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quiet, for I am hearing the birds chirping, which means today will be a glorious day.
Rear thine ears, for I said nothing, so to tell me to be quiet is stupid.
Samuel, why must you frown on a day such as today when the sun shines brighter than your eyes?
Tra-la-la-la-la, the sun doth shine, and so doth your heart, but mine is dead. It was stomped on by the horse that is my betrothed.
Unto Satan must we talk about him again?
Victor will always be a topic of my life. Verily. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Well, you may speak of Victor and think of Victor and talk of Victor as much as you like. I will be living my own life free of cares.
Oonst, it is so great to be living your life. Ooh.
Yes, it is great to be living your life. The life of me, Victor, your betrothed.
Zip. My heart doth be pulled like a string to a death trap.
Alas, death trap is true. This man cannot be trusted.
Black indeed is my heart, and my wishes, and my desires. For I know my betrothed has wealth, and I have none. So when we are married...
Could he be any more clear?
Death is what I want. He seeks to provide it. I am content.
Each and every day she tells me how she is tired of life, how I might end it for her and give peace and take her money.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
Haha! I have caught you in a trap of poor language and bad tidings.
Indeed. Oh, bad language and poor tidings, they are the only things that can hurt Victor. Oh.
Just as I thought, I could bring you down before you could bring down my sweet sister.
Oh. Kill me now, sweet God, for I wish not to hear any more of this fighting.
Oh, let this not be of something. Let this return to nothing. I cannot do this.
Oh, my God, are you there? No.
No, my beloved, think of me.
Oh, you're dying. Okay.
Please, can't you see this is for the best? Now you can find your own happiness upon the meadows and the larks.
Quiet.
And the game of ABC Shakespeare. You guys are the All right, let's rate that from a 1 to 5. Was it 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Oh, you guys liked it. All right, it's a 5. Excellent. All right. And I'm also going to give you an extra point for calling on the gods, which, good job. It's all of the circles of Shakespeare acting. All right, let's get all of the players up for the game of 185. This game works on a standard setup that goes a little something like this. 185 blanks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks. And 185 blanks say pun or punchline. They're going to supply the punchline. You give us the blanks. So if it was cows, it might be 185 cows walk into the bar. Bartender says, sorry, we don't serve cows in here. And 185 cows say, that's okay, we'll go to an udder bar. That's right. This is a pun achievement game. So if I hear a groan, a titter, a twitter, a chortle, any happy noise coming from an orifice above your neck, then they will get 1 point for that pun, and then we will move forward and get more suggestions in the middle. From the back part of the audience, can I get an occupation you wanted to be when you were 8?
Garbage man.
A garbage man, yeah, high hopes. All right, great. The game of 185 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
185 garbage men walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve garbage men here. And 185 garbage men say, that's fine, this place is trash anyway.
Oh. 185 garbage men walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, we do not serve garbage men. And the garbage men say, it's okay. It's been an experience.
185 garbage men walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve garbage men here. And the garbage man said, that's okay. Beep, 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 beep.
Can I get a sport that requires a lot of equipment? Softball. I heard softball.
185 softballs walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve softballs here. And the 185 softballs go, yeah, you know what? You know, this place is really foul anyway.
Oh. 185 softballs walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, we do not serve softballs here. And the softballs say, you know what, it's fine. This place ain't that much of a catch anyway.
185 softballs walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve softballs here. Softballs say, that's okay. Do you serve fireball?
185 softballs walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve 185 softballs. And they said, that's fine, because we're looking for a slow pitch.
Oh! 185 softballs walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, we do not serve softballs. And the softballs say, okay, we'll take our home run now.
No.
185 softballs walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve softballs here. 185 softballs say, okay.
Good. What is an occupation that your spouse has? I heard plumber. Plumber is your suggestion.
185 plumbers walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve plumbers here. And 185 plumbers say, ha, ha, you really crack me up.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you.
185 plumbers walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, we do not serve plumbers here. And the plumbers say, oh, but leaving is such a wrench.
185 plumbers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve plumbers here. And the 185 plumbers say, come on, dude, we just want to get flushed.
185 plumbers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And the plumbers say, oh, we just wanted to take a leak.
185 plumbers walk into a bar, bartender says, we don't serve your kind, and the bartender says, man, you're a real Drano.
185 plumbers walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, we do not serve plumbers. And the plumbers say, you know what, pipe down.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve plumbers here. And the plumbers say, that's okay, let's go, Luigi.
Track of all of those points. We're going to find out which of these players is in the lead. Our first place person has got some important jobs to do in the second half of our showdown, but it's almost intermission, so things you can do at intermission. Go back to that bar staff and get some more food and drinks. Yeah, bar staff! And if you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, it's so much fun, I want to try it, absolutely you should. We have a free improv class that comes up every so often, and if you sign up with Morgan, our house manager, then we're going to email you about when that class comes. It's a free class that gives you the basics, and then we'll teach you some more if you take other classes beyond that. But take that free class first, yay! Also, you saw our volunteers get some free tickets. You could also get some free tickets at this intermission by going onto Facebook, liking us on Facebook, and then we will have a drawing for whoever was liking us during this intermission. One of you is going to win some tickets as well. All right, so put your hand up like this and count down to intermission from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will see you shortly. That's my ring. Sorry. I got so you want some scores? Let's do it at the second half.
Well, it's a mood ring, so now I'm disappointed. Thanks so much. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry about that. Thank you.
just enough of you to know I'll be with you always, passing each night, gold running bright underneath your eyes. Don't cry. Walk up to your street in the park where we would meet. Thought I saw you standing there, watch your skin so golden tan. Talk of my dream, what could be more beautiful than you and me, run together from the rock of our street. Long, round and gold, I wish that I could take time to hold what we love the most. Talk, don't talk too much. You're always talking, think, I think too much about your gold chain. Your gold chain. About your gold chain. Your gold chain. But now I find it hard to leave her. She has this power over me. I'll stay inside my dreams where you still love me tight. Walk up to your street in the park where we would meet. Thought I saw you standing there, watch your skin so golden tan. Talk of my dream, what could be more beautiful than you and me, run together from the rock of our street. Long, round and gold, I wish that I could take time to hold
right, if your name is Chelsea, you've just won 2 free tickets to Curious Comedy. Jealous round of applause for Chelsea. All right, now please welcome back our Curious Comedy players.
There they are. How was your intermission? Great. Amazing. One more time for our bar staff back there. Maybe you noticed that I didn't tell you who won the first half. Usually I do. But no, I didn't. You had to wait the entire intermission to find out who was first, second, and third. Let's have them step forward now.
Right?
There it was. Betsy in first place, and Whitney and Jay. All right, excellent. So I told you they have special jobs. It's true. So you guys are going to be directing completely improvised movies.
Yes.
You need some suggestions, though, so why don't you go first, Jay?
All right, so I need like a classic monster, not Frankenstein though. Godzilla, great, thank you. And then I also need like a reason why somebody has like hurt feelings and they're, what? A bad breakup, and then, okay, a bad breakup, great, thank you, yeah.
Okay. I need like a seemingly harmless kind of crime that's going on in a town. Jaywalking. Excellent. And can you give me a verb? Swim, and then a noun? Tree. Swim tree. Great, thanks.
Wow.
What is your favorite word?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And what is the favorite gift you've ever received?
We saw what happened with a puppy last time.
Paintball gun.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Yes.
Great. Now, they are going to be revealing the genre of their completely made-up movie and the title based off of your suggestions. Jay.
I'm going to be directing a horror film, like a teenager, like horror, like spooky house kind of horror film, and the title is going to be Godzilla's Broken Heart.
Oh, Whitney.
Great. I'm doing like a kid's like detective movie, so like the Olsen twins when they were detectives. Great. And so it's called Swim Tree, 2 dots, whatever that's called in language. The case of jaywalking.
I'm going to be directing a holiday special. It's just called Yes, Santa's Gone.
Oh.
All right. Now we are going to see Act 1 of all of these improvised movies directed by these amazing directors, and I will tell you how the rest of that goes. But give it up for Jay, your first director!
All right, we open at the front door of a spooky old house, and there's 4 teenagers. One of them's a jock, and he's tough, and he steps forward and he says his catchphrase.
I got this.
Yeah. And then the jock's girlfriend, her name's Stephanie, but she's really smart. And she steps forward and says her catchphrase.
Joinkies. That's hot.
So the jock and Stephanie, they also have a friend who's a nerd.
Hey, nerd.
And she steps forward and she says her catchphrase.
This is probably a bad idea because I've read many books that tell me this is a bad idea.
You are such a drag.
And the last teenager of the motley crew is a witch.
Double, double, Joinkies in trouble.
And just then, the giant door of the spooky house opens and they go inside.
Ooh.
I'm feeling a real vibe in here, you guys.
Yeah, it's an old house. You're gonna feel stuff.
Yeah, I feel like a draft and a ghost.
Why do I hang out with you idiots?
You're so smart.
Because you don't get beaten up so much. You know, I got this.
Joinkies, that's hot.
And from the trap door in the foyer comes the
the maybe dead, maybe a ghost, maybe alive groundskeeper.
Whoa. Oh! No.
Hello.
And the groundskeeper issues a warning.
Be warned. Entering into this abode may cause death. I'm going to tend to my calla lilies.
Guys, tonight the moon is in the 3rd cycle. We've all got to get together in one room and cut our fingers and make a blood oath.
Twinkies, that's hot. Sweet. I got it.
Or we could just go home and like play this hypothetically in a game of Dungeons and Dragons.
And the nerd tries to leave, but the door's locked.
You angered them!
And she goes through the window, and it's locked. She goes to the fireman's pole, and it's locked.
This doesn't make any logical sense.
And they decide to split up.
Joinkies, we should split off.
I'm gonna take the trap door.
I'm gonna go down the deep, dark hallway.
I'm also gonna go down that deep, dark hallway.
I'll stand guard here.
No, we need to
by the
split
door.
up. I want to feel danger for a second so that we can make out. I'm gonna take this single candlestick. That's hot.
And we cut to the attic, the lonely, dusty attic where a reasonably sized Godzilla is able to fit in this house, but Godzilla's sad. And then Godzilla hears that there are visitors in the house.
Oh my gosh, you guys, just go away.
I'm your friend. Come to me.
Hey babe, let's make out. Joinkies, that's hot.
The calla lilies are looking good.
And Godzilla, with a sad, broken heart and a curse yet unknown, busts into song.
It was just 1 month ago that I broke up with my beau. He went to Denver for a better job.
We open at the detective agency of our 2 kid detectives. That's right. And they're up in their tree house, and that's why they're called Swim Tree. Our first detective comes in, and she's just got the track of a new case. People have been walking wherever they want.
This is so exciting, Kevin.
Matthew, I'm tapping on a log.
Good practice. You'll be ready and writing all of our detective rope reports soon.
But Matthew's got serious pressing news, but he's 8, so it takes a really long time to get to it.
Matthew.
Kevin.
I have some news. I have some really important news.
Spit it out,
The library, the one with the books.
Yeah.
The library with the I have some news. I have some
Tell
news.
me. What's the news?
He spits it out.
Robbed the library.
Not the library. That's where all the books are.
They checked out so many books, they're all gone. They broke the
Twice
library.
in the editor's film, they added then that they robbed the library and they jaywalked to get in and out of it and put the film together.
I think the robbers and the jaywalkers are a part of the same gang.
Well, it's time for us to investigate. Let's get our tools.
Okay, but wait. I have to know. Matthew.
Kevin.
Ah! I have new shoes.
So we see a montage of them putting on their trench coats and getting all of their gear that 8-year-olds would use to solve a crime. They list those objects as they put them on.
You put the rabbit under the burrow.
And the red galoshes on.
You tie them together like you're strangling your ex-wife.
And you take your tongue depressor, turn into binoculars.
My alcoholic father taught me how to tie shoes.
They each have one more item that both of them use, and they say it at the same time.
My scarf.
Then they do their secret handshake and get on the case.
Mystery!
It's solved! Making their way down the treehouse and over to the library.
I can't go down if you're down on it. I gotta go down the same time as you do.
We come across a very sad librarian.
Are you here to help?
Yeah, we're your detectives.
All of the books are gone.
We know.
Why are you crying?
I'm the librarian, and they were all I knew.
They all that you knew? You mean you've never known the kiss of a man? What? Okay,
I've never known love or the outside world, only places that books have taken me. And now they're gone.
Listen.
So sad.
Slap.
Oh.
These two know that the whole town relies on them, and so they really take control and they soothe her fears.
Listen.
You got this.
You don't need to cry.
We'll solve the mystery for you and find out who took all your books, so you can love your books.
You will?
We'll catch him and kill him.
The librarian reveals one piece of evidence that was left behind.
There was one thing left behind.
What
Hold on, let me put on my binoculars.
It was just one wrapper for a Butterfinger.
Huge reaction. They know exactly what this means.
It's the jaywalking library thieves.
Except that wasn't it. Delete.
It was mom. It was my mom.
It was your mom?
The lights come up. We're in Santa's Wonderland, where the elves are busy making their toys, including paint guns, Barbie dolls. And they're really happy about it. They have their own little dance that they do.
We don't need a union.
Hey everybody, I just finished my manuscript for Netflix, Christmas Inheritance.
No one's gonna watch that.
One person will.
One sad person will watch it.
Suddenly, Mrs. Claus bursts in.
Claire!
Yes, oh my God!
Look, I just have to tell you all that your checks are in the mail and we can't afford to pay you this year, okay?
That's okay.
Both of those things do not correlate with each other. For you said our checks were in the mail and you don't have money to pay us. Therefore, how can checks
You're just getting empty envelopes.
Yay!
There's a reason why she's saying this, because Santa is missing.
And I just want you to know everything is fine. Santa has been sleeping for a really long time, but he's so proud of each and every one of you. He thinks you're doing an amazing job.
You guys, I just went into Santa's room for some peace and quiet. He's not there.
No!
What?
No! Ever since you wrote that manuscript, you think you can just toy with people's lives? How dare you!
He's dead. I'm gonna write that in somehow.
Okay, look.
I've never been allowed in Santa's room.
Well, you can have run of the mill because he isn't there.
And they cut to Santa's room.
See? Oh. People are falling like flies today.
There's nothing but a Butterfinger wrapper. What does it mean?
I'm not sure, but kids have been in and out of this place, and I think they may have took Santa back down south with them.
What? It's too soon. Won't he dissolve if he goes down south too soon?
Look, Miss Julep Jubilee, we need to send you on your way to go find him.
How could children possibly outsmart you?
I'm very old.
We cut to Julep Jubilee getting the reindeer ready. Dasher and
all right.
Prancer and Vixen.
I'm done or I'm sensible.
Oh, Vixen and Dasher and the one from that other movie. All right.
Zero.
All right. Well, you have to have a good meal before we go down south. Here's a carrot for you and a sugar lump for you, Vixen. And an oats for you and an apple for you. All right. Well,
they go off on their journey, but she has to sing them the song to get them going.
Of course. How could I forget the Let's Get Going song? Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Into the cold. Let's get going. Let's get going along. That's the end of the song.
Let's go.
I'll bring Santa back, Mrs. Claus. Don't you worry.
And lights.
All right, give it up for your directors. That was Act 1. Now we can only see 2 directors move on to Act 2 of their movies. So please, oh no! You were so attached to all 3.
Hollywood is harsh.
Harsh. Recap what happens and maybe a taste of what we'll see in Act 2.
The teenagers have split up. Will some of them die? Yes.
Whitney.
The kids have found some really terrible secret in the town. It will be revealed.
Ooh. Santa, he's with some kids. Did they kidnap him? Is he gonna melt? We're gonna find out.
All right, now I'm gonna put my hand over all of their heads and you are going to clap for all of them, but loudest for the movie that you would like to see continue. Is it going to be Jay's horror movie? Is it gonna be Whitney's twin detective? Is it gonna be Betsy's holiday story? Oh, Betsy, you're staying for sure. All right, this seemed very even, so Betsy, you're in for sure. One more time, horror? Twin detective? All right, thank you so much, Dave. Whitney, continue on.
Excellent. So the kids are on their way. They're walking down the street and obeying all of the stop signs and crosswalks.
Hold on. Okay.
Suddenly they come across a really scraggly character, the one that's like super spooky in every small town.
Kevin!
I shit myself.
We don't have time. I'll help you work Grandma's Depends.
Depends.
What are
two children doing out in the bright daylight of the mid-afternoon?
What are you still doing alive?
Yeah. Mr.
I'll never die, kid.
Mr. McGillicuddy.
That's me.
Where were you on the afternoon of November 29th?
I think the better question is, where wasn't I? Because I am everywhere and nowhere at all times. Watch your backs.
Wait, what?
If the
Mr.
figure...
McGillicuddy gives a really dramatic, terrifying speech.
If you kids don't watch your backs, if you don't take the time to just be a kid, then your childhoods will pass by before you've had a chance to really be a child. That innocence, once broken, can never be put back together.
Just walk away.
That told us nothing.
Nothing at all.
They come across the next suspect. Sunbathing beautifully in the park.
Hey, maybe we should ask this person a question.
Once it's a small town, let's see who it is. Oh, it's Julia Funtimes. That's what the boys in high school call her.
I feel like we should breeze right past that.
She's snacking on a sweet treat.
Butterfinger.
Oh, snap. Julia.
My name is Dr. Stephanie Lownberry.
Dr. Stephanie Lownberry?
Yes, I'm a professor at the local community college in psychology and women's studies. How dare you?
Yes, she berates the children for perpetuating her terrible high school decisions.
What?
She berates the children for judging her high school decisions.
How dare you judge me? This is my body, and I love Butterfingers when I'm naked. Ugh.
I'm not judging you at all.
Yes, you are. I saw it with their eyes.
I've literally been walking 2 miles in my own shit.
That's true, Doctor.
You can't go any lower, right, Matthew?
No, not, well, you could.
Let's get on topic here.
Okay, fair enough.
Where'd you get that Butterfinger, Doctor?
I bought it somewhere at a store. Why?
Because somebody stole or checked out all the library books.
I would never want to do that. I don't like knowledge.
You're a doctor.
You're supposed to love knowledge.
She has a conflicted moment, but sees something sweet in the children. Explaining what that is, she then tells them one piece of evidence.
Okay, I was at the library, and that's where I left the wrapper to this Butterfinger. My eyes are up here. I did see who did it, but it wasn't me, and I'm eternally sad at the library too. It was, oh, but it's too painful to reveal.
You better fess up.
It was the dean of the college, who I'm also having an affair with.
That's a lot of...
We also had a child. We gave up to an adoption.
Cut to the dean's office.
I'm exceedingly powerful in this local environment.
Here's all of your mail.
Thank you, Dolores.
Absolutely.
Kapow!
Bill.
Are you a dean?
I'm Dean,
What's
yes.
an affair and how did it lead to a baby?
Yeah.
You need the health department. If you just go out that door, turn left, left again, there'll be a teacher able to tell you. Do you have $3,200? That's the cost of tuition. I'm the dean.
We know you're the dean, and we also know that you made the doctor pregnant and that you're a bad guy.
And using your own secret weapons, they make him reveal the truth.
Eat buttons!
Here, my binocular tongue depressor, open wide!
Use our secret handshake somehow to make it work into this scenario!
Yeah.
Oh! 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 Kick!
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 The dean is now passed out from the pain. His secretary shows up. She's so psyched that they finally took out this monster.
Oh my God, I've been delivering mail for months. Thank you.
She reveals the giant secret that the dean has been keeping about the town.
The dean can't afford books for his own library, so he steals books from a public library and then just stamps the name of this college into them.
So he's the culprit? Let's kill him.
Yeah! No, wait! He still delivers education to people.
But is it the right education?
Well, I mean, I feel like people have been learning at this institution. Maybe you guys could go to this institution someday.
This is the moment where the children have a real learning moment.
What do you want to be when you're older?
Detective.
But maybe ones that don't force feed buttons down people's throats, right?
How about tongue depressors? Can we still use our tongue depressors?
I heard that you made that into a binocular set earlier. That's stupid. Well, if you go get a college education, you could learn to be real detectives and do more than just
beat the shit out of old men.
That's right.
The kids realize the truth, that parents don't know anything, adults are dumb, and so they make their own declarations.
Kill them all!
We open up in a living room where Santa is tied up and two children are grilling.
Santa!
Where are those presents, Santa?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm never gonna tell you.
Where's my paintball gun?
Where's all the things that were promised to me? Slap 'em!
I'm never gonna tell you. You know why? Because you're both getting nothing for Christmas. You're getting nothing but coal.
Santa knows who these children are, and he reminds them of all the coal that they got and the stories as to why.
Bartholomew.
That's me.
You remember the second grade?
Yeah.
When you were asking for a ping pong ball. You just wanted to hold one real bad. Your own little ping pong ball for your own little world. Yeah. And then you went downtown and you made friends with some wrong people.
And I robbed a bank.
You robbed a bank. And you lost sight of who you were. Do you know what you got for Christmas?
I got coal.
You got coal, Bartholomew.
I didn't learn.
Lester. Wait. Do you remember when you were 2? I do. Sure. And you really just wanted to stop shitting yourself so badly. And that was something I could never provide, because I provide tangible things.
You failed me, Santa.
I failed you hard, but you dared not dream bigger than your own asshole.
As he continues his speech, his body is melting, his body parts. That you can visibly see his face starting to droop.
But do you know what you got for Christmas, son?
No, I can't remember. I was 2 and shitting myself.
Nothing but coal. This is what you deserve.
Yeah.
You deserve to melt, and everybody in this planet deserves to not have a Santa.
I think that was one of my reindeer.
He tastes like candy canes.
Meanwhile, on top of the roof of the house, the heroine with the reindeer have landed.
Oh,
and she's gonna sing the We've Landed song.
Sorry, guys.
We've landed!
We've landed!
All right. Now, reindeer, we're not going to be able to do this alone.
But
so
you can do it.
No, I can't do it alone.
That's
Just
why Miss
believe in
Claus
yourself.
picked you. Yeah.
Why don't we call the Christmas spirit?
Nobody believes in that anymore.
Nobody's seen Christmas spirit since he ran out on us 20 years ago.
Christmas spirit is still around.
I thought you were talking about the North Pole drag. Sorry, my bad.
If we hold hands and say, Christmas spirit come forth, hooves, fine. All right, so say it. Christmas spirit come forth!
And they continue to chant it, and all of a sudden a bright light comes down.
Christmas spirit come forth! Christmas spirit come forth!
It is a person.
Christmas spirit, you are real.
Indeed I am.
I'm Mint Julep Jubilee, and these are all of the reindeer. He's an understudy. Anyway, Santa is kidnapped down in this house.
Oh, no, not Santa. And she has a monologue that talks about her relationship with Santa. Santa and I, years and years ago, had a wonderful, luscious affair. Body parts molding and melding into each other. We just became one person, metaphorically and really. Literally is what most people say. I was able to give him so much spirit, he could give so much joy to the world. Alas, it seems as if my gift has run its course. Perhaps it is time for the Christmas spirit to die.
No! Christmas spirit, no. No, help save Santa, and then we'll bring you back up to the North Pole, and then maybe you and him and Mrs. Claus can work out a deal.
We hear he's already melting down there anyway, so you're halfway home.
Let me think upon this for but a few moments. Sure, yes, I'll do it.
All right, now, you've seen Act 2. We can only see the finale of one of these movies. Recap and give us a hint of what's to come, Whitney.
Oh, these kids are up to it.
Well, Mint Julep Jubilee and Christmas spirit save Santa.
She says yes. The voting hasn't even started. All right. Excellent. You know how this works. Is it going to be Whitney and the Twin Detectives? Is it going to be Santa and maybe a threesome? Oh, you were pretty evenly. So I'll take out the threesome. Maybe it won't happen.
Yeah.
All right. Is it Whitney and Twin Detectives? Is it Santa, Christmas spirit, and Mint?
Yeah!
All right. Give it up for Betsy, your winner of Showdown!
We pan into the house again, and they have Santa in a bathtub because they're trying to prevent him from melting.
We just want you to
Guys,
stop
I really need to take a shower. When are you going to get out of there?
Oh, we're busy.
Oh, Crystal, just wait.
Just wait.
Jesus.
Head and shoulders. Santa, this is what you get.
Thank you. Oh! Christmas spirit!
Santa.
Is that you?
Could it be anybody else? And the pathway that the spirit opened up that door, everybody else comes in as well.
Oh!
No! No!
And the bathroom gets really super crowded.
Oh, okay.
No.
Santa.
Pardon us.
I know our affair ended years ago, but we must not give up on the spirit that lives within me and now within you, but not within these horrible children. What happened?
Well, Bartholomew, when he was in 2nd grade, all he wanted was a ping pong ball.
Santa, we don't have time. Snap.
Oh, no!
My diabetes.
Bartholomew Lester!
Santa, now is not the time to mourn the death of these children. It is very sad, I agree. We must get you back to the North Pole before you turn into nothingness.
But don't you see I'm just a pathetic glob, drip, drip of absolute nothing?
And that's when Christmas spirit starts working up her spell, the one that she saved just for this moment. Which she sings. Joy, wonder, questions that will never be answered. Is it about a son of God, or is it about the presents we'll never know? Ho, 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 ho. The
contributes to a charity. That's good.
I'm going to actively help old ladies across the street. Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Santa.
Not a Netflix movie.
A girl who only wants to party and have fun suddenly inherits the reins of her father's business. But she doesn't want to. She's reluctant. But her father sends her on a journey.
Quiet!
Thank you, Christmas spirit. Thank you.
That movie sounded pretty good.
We should go back to the North Pole and watch it together.
Quickly, this spell will not last for much longer, and Santa will drip into a droopy again.
You need to sing it again.
No, I don't. You're fine. You're fine. We're gonna get there just fine.
They get all on the sled and they go back to.
It's the leaving song. It's the leaving song. It's the leaving song. It's the leaving song. Here we are.
Oh my God, the North Pole.
Ooh, I took my own way. I did not want to ride in that sled.
Mrs. Claus.
Mr. Santa. Mrs. Claus.
Oh my God.
Do you remember Christmas spirit?
Yes.
I think, given our long history, we can maybe open up our relationship.
Perhaps we could inherit her.
That reminds me of a movie.
Then they sing their song of threesome.
1, 2, 3. That's you and me together as one, happy as can be.
There is another show. Jay, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, we have an amazing show right after this. It's called J Names. Give it up for J Names. It's amazing. We have a lot of people waiting on a line out there, and you're welcome to stay for a small upgrade of $5. And the thing that comes with that is you get to see a killer show. There's going to be more improv. There's going to be stand-up, and it's ASL interpreted, which is super cool. But you also get to keep your seat. So if you want that upgrade, you go over there, talk to Morgan. And if not,
all right. Players, did you have fun?
Yeah.